this video, the students will be given some demonstration about how to use the spot welding machine. The students are basically using spot welding on one end of a metal fabrication, a box. They use pop rivets in the other end and spot welding in this end. And the spot welding machine has some certain characteristics that the students must be trained in. For example, the student must know to keep their foot down and rely on a timer on the machine. The student has to know about the geometry of the jaws and about the positioning of the metal object in the jaws, the amount of current which is used, and general safety hazards to do with using the machines, such as especially wearing eye protection and maybe some protective dress to stop clothing from being burnt by the hot sparks. A lot of students make mistakes with the spot welding machine, and unfortunately sometimes their projects end up looking something like this, or maybe with holes blown in the end of the box completely. The purpose of this video is to try and alleviate that problem and allow the student to understand more fully how to use the machine. If the student still needs some guidance, the teacher is always here to help the students through in small groups about how to use the spot welding machine. Because we need the current to totally flow through the ends of the electrodes, it's really important to know where to position those electrodes. Don't put them where they can make contact with the side of the box, because if they do, you'll form a parallel electrical circuit and you'll limit the amount of current going through the ends of those electrodes. In so doing, we won't get the required amount of heat into the nugget, and there's a good chance that you'll have some extra sparking and a very unsatisfactory product. You've got to set it up. Yeah, now don't forget that you're not going to force it into place. Yeah, no. You're just going to hold it nice and casual there. Let the machine hold it essentially in place. Whoa, wait, get out of the way. It's off, is it?
Yeah,
okay. Alright, while it's off,
I just do it like this again and again to make sure it doesn't...
Oh, okay, and get the angle. Yeah. I wouldn't be holding it down the bottom. Right. Because if you're holding it down the bottom, you've got a lot of mechanical advantage over it, and a little tiny movement here, you know, is going to have a lot of force up here.
No,
I'd be holding it up here, and particularly, I'd be putting my finger near it because you don't want to make a parallel path for the current to come through the side. You want to put that like that and hold your finger on the side of it there. Maybe I'll get in the camera here. The biggest problem that we have here is the students forget that there's a parallel path from the electric current that can travel down through the side of the box. So it's essential to get maybe the finger in the side like that and prevent that from happening. Okay, try that.
So it's like that.
Yeah, but I'd still be holding it up here. I wouldn't be holding it down there. I'd hold it up here. Because that's exactly what I just said. Don't want that parallel path to go from the side of the electrode up through here.
So it should be here.
Yeah, and put your fingers on the inside like that to stop that current from going through the side. Now practice, bring it down. Still turned off.
But it's still close.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're not going to get burnt here. Trust me, you won't get burnt.
So like that.
Yeah, something like that. You don't even need your hand down there. You can hold the whole thing with that one hand. Okay, try. Good. That's it. You can take your foot off. You finished the weld, and you got a good weld from it. But the problem that we've got here is you've forgotten to put the G-clamp on, and you've got the ends of the box skewed out. One side's acceptable, one side is no good. Yeah. What are we going to do?
Oh, we need to clean this one.
Yeah, clean that up. Anyway, we ended up getting a. But at least your welds are okay. You've got 4 good welds there. Even when you riveted the other end, you haven't squared that up properly either.
Yeah.
Okay. Took your foot off too soon.
Too soon?
Let it finish. Let the machine finish. You took your foot off too soon. It's worse than hard. Alright. Even though a few initial sparks, maybe the electrode's a little bit dirty.
Alright. That's why I keep taking it off, because I'm thinking like, oh.
Don't worry about the sparks. The sparks won't hurt you. You've got your eye protection on.
Yeah. So that would look at the.
That's okay.
Fairly decent.
Well, you won't get that, providing you don't force it into place. Let the machine hold it in the right plane. Alright. You're just stopping it from falling on the floor.
Okay.
Just rest it there like that. Bring your foot down. You don't have to jump on it, just bring it down slowly. It'll tension, then the power will come on.
Okay.
It'll run for about a second and a half or something, and then off. Okay, try again. Fantastic. Alright?
I reckon I'll give this a go on the box now.
Alright, go on. With the use of either a small G-clamp or alternately by using a pair of vice grips, you need to ensure that the corner is pulled in to give you 90 degrees. There's no point in doing the weld if the corner is not 90 degrees. And then be very, very careful to understand about the electrical parallel circuit that would be formed if the electrode touches the side.
This one I need to hold.
Okay, so you've got to make sure that the angle is correct. So with the power off, bring it back down again. Foot down. Right, now make sure you don't hold this too tight. The machine will hold it there. So you can just hold it loosely. The machine will square it up. And make sure you hold your foot down for the duration. So you'll hear the machine, there might be a few sparks. Don't panic about the sparks. Just keep your foot down. Concentrate on what's happening. Don't be scared about the sparks. All will go well. Alright? Is the water on? Take your foot off. Is the water on? Check that the water's on. Okay, turn the water on. Good ball. Good ball. Yep. That's all. Just like a tap. All good. Okay. Now, contacts are clean. Turn the power on.
This one how to clean?
Clean?
Use that one.
Yeah. If you're not sure, just give it a bit of a clean with a brush, you know. It's very important the contacts are clean, because if you get any added resistance on the surface of the metal, then you're going to get a lot more sparking and you're going to get a heat where you don't want it, because we want the heat in between the two pieces of metal, not on the surface. Alright, it's all yours.
Switch on first.
Switch on.
This one later.
Yes. Okay, things didn't go quite as well as we thought. What happened? You took your foot off.
Yeah.
You don't take your foot off. You got a little spark and then you got scared and you took your foot off. Never take your foot off. Okay. Otherwise you get a big arc and this is the result. Okay, you can clean that up a little bit. No damage done. Clean the contacts again. If there's been a lot of metal deposit on there, maybe we need to file it. Just hold that for a moment. I'll get the file, we'll clean that a bit. Okay.
How long I should put here?
The timer will
Stop.
It stops automatically.
Yeah, so and when it stops, then I use my switch on.
Foot down, it stops, then foot off.
Okay.
Okay.
Really scared.
Try again. Don't be scared. Fantastic. That's the way it's done.
Okay, perfect. I
All
put
right.
this one for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Don't be scared of it. Keep your foot down. Excellent. Well done. It's hot. It'll be hot. Of course. Okay. Be careful. Be careful. A little bit hot. Okay. So you've got to be in control of the machine at all times. Now, as far as your box goes, you've got to use the clamp in the corner, and once you've got the clamp in the corner of the box, make sure that you pull this in at 90 degrees like that. Put the clamp just in the corner like that, and then maybe call me back again and we'll have another look at it.
Okay, use the clamp first.